Hi, my name is Levitt Brown. I am a student at William Woods University, enrolled in a master's program for athletic administration and activities. Today I am doing a video presentation for my Foundations of Educational Administration class, which will be addressing the Missouri Leader Standards and describing some of the common barriers that block success in meeting building and athletic level goals that are related to each standard. In the first standard, number one, visions and mission and goals. The common barrier for this one is there's no shared vision. And the problem is that the community, families, parents, and stakeholders feel that they are not a part of that vision or they had nothing to do with that vision. It is the duty of the goal of the educational leader, which is either the athletic administrator or the educational administrator, to bring in goals or strategies that will accomplish a shared vision. Some of the research strategies that I have found is that the educational leader or the school administrator and the athletic administrator should facilitate a vision and a mission of the school that are effectively communicated to the staff, the parents, the students, and the community members. The vision and mission should be communicated through the use of symbols, ceremonies, stories, and similar activities. Core beliefs of the school vision should be modeled for all stakeholders. Vision is developed with and among stakeholders of the community in which visions are recognized and celebrated. Progress towards the vision and mission is communicated to all stakeholders. Visions shape the educational programs, plans, and activities, and that the vision is regularly monitored, revised when necessary. And you should also involve critical individuals and include those who are affected by the vision, and that vision must be put in writing. The second standard is the teaching and learning. And some of the common barriers that are affected by this standard are the low expectation of students amongst teachers and the community, low morale amongst teachers, lack of parental involvement, and that would include the community and stakeholders. Some of the strategies that should be used by the athletic administration or the educational administrator should be to the goal should be to focus on activities that raise teacher expectations of the students, bring together the staff, and dispel the myths about the school, and promote professional growth. Some of the strategies used should be to provide time for reflection as an important part of improving practice, invest in teaching and learning, correct professional development to school learning goals, provide opportunities for teachers to work, plan, and think together, provide data to teachers, parents, and community concerning the students they teach. This will give them a better understanding of the outside influences that students face and affect their learning while in school. Professional development activities linked to school action, improvement plan continually take place. Many of these activities are offered during the school day with a substitute to cover the classroom and make the students the center of all decisions and activities in the school. The third standard is management or organizational systems. Some of the common barriers to accomplish this are that they're conducting learning and teaching in blank buildings, classrooms. They're conducting their athletic programs in debilitated facilities, the gyms, the fields, lack of funding. The goal of the educational administrator or athletic administrator should be to make everyone aware and responsible, make people in the community responsible for what's going on at that school. To do this, the strategies they should use should be to create a culture where teachers, community, and parents accept responsibility for the environment in which the students are learning. Create programs in which volunteers or the community engage with students during school time. Change classroom and the gym environment by painting using bright colors and student input. engage the public concerning the needs of the school, and advocate for funding by identifying resources. The fourth standard is the collaboration with families and stakeholders. The problem here is, again, the lack of parental involvement with the community and also the stakeholders. The goal of the education administrator and athletic administrator for this is to promote collaboration of families and stakeholders. The strategies they should use is to create programs that are designed to involve parents in full partnership, constantly inform families and stakeholders of what's going on at the school, constantly seek ways to involve families and stakeholders, create meaningful volunteer work during school hours so they can come to the school and visit with the teachers and students and see what's going on. Create tangible, meaningful links between home and school. Include families and stakeholders in decision-making process. This way, they will feel an ownership of what's going on. Encourage teacher and parent communication. And then use technology that promotes communication with families and stakeholders. The other standard that we are addressing is ethics and integrity. With this one, the goal of the athletic administrator or educational administrator should be to actually, when they're making their decisions, make sure that the decision is based on the best for the child. Also, they should challenge the faculty to think beyond the strategies of their immediate effectiveness. They should also refrain from ethical issues. And then the last one, standard, is the professional development. And the problem here is that a lot of times the teachers and administrators just don't have time to conduct or take professional development classes. So some of the strategies that they should use in order to make time for themselves to do professional development, because it is important, they should just join a professional group, attend a workshop or conference online on the weekends, delegate secondary tasks to others, and then think of your professional development as a job requirement. Thank you for listening to my presentation.